And what is going on, everybody? My name is Travis, and welcome to SF Bay Area Sports Talk, and welcome to another Chicago Bulls post-game fans hangout. The Bulls lose a heartbreaker tonight against the Sacramento Kings. Man, we lose by 4, 128 to 124. And I have been so incredibly happy with the way this Bulls team has been playing. Coming into tonight, we had back-to-back wins, beating the Mavericks, and then that incredible game last night against the Portland Trailblazers with Levine icing the three at the end, and a back-and-forth game that we're able to get that win against Portland. And, Bulls are doing good going into tonight. We were 4-4. We had got to 500. And, yeah, the Kings are a good, solid, young basketball team. And, they very competitive team. And so this game was really competitive. And, that's, you can't ask for, nothing better when you're talking about a close game. And, man, Coby White absolutely went off in this game. He went off, and I love seeing Coby White do what Coby White is doing right now because he is on absolute fire. I mean, just absolute fire. Last year, the last 20 or so games, he was putting up 20, 25 plus point games, sometimes 30-point games. And, he has just continued to stay on that hot streak into this season. And the duo of Coby White and Zach LaVine, they put up a monster game today. Welcome in, everyone, to the post-game show. Great to see you all here. We got Tyler Burbeck. Welcome in. Yeah, this was tough. Tough for both my teams, the Warriors too. I watched the end of that game. That was tough. And we are going to do a quick Warrior post-game show after this one here. We'll get into that. We got Bearded Gunny. Welcome into the show. So great to see you here. Sacramento Kings fan right here. Sacktown Kings, baby. Sorry for your team, brother. Appreciate it, man. At the end of the day, we all know someone's going to have to win. And, all we can ask for was a competitive, close game. And, that it was fun. It was very exciting. I mean, I would have been at this game. That's what's crazy because, obviously circumstances prevented that from happening. But, every year I go down to the Golden One Center in Sacramento to see the Bulls play the Kings. And I also make the trip to see the Bulls play the Warriors. So I always look forward to that. And so, yeah, obviously we probably would have been doing a post-game show when I had gotten back from the game tonight. But, this game was just, again, I'm really excited about what Coby White and Zach LaVine did tonight. Kings are so young with so much talent. Coby White and Zach played great for the Bulls. And, yeah, I love it. The rest of the league better start watching out because, this duo, again, I mean, LaVine with 32, Coby White 36. I mean, they are absolutely unstoppable out there. And that's what's so exciting. LaVine, I think, he's just 25 still, so very young. And Coby White is just 20 years old. So, it is just incredible to see what Coby White is doing right now. Warriors, heartbreaking loss to the Clippers. Curry did struggle, and so those things are going to happen, and just tough tonight. Again, Clippers are a very hungry team in the West, and just a tough day for both my teams today. Losing heartbreaking games both, but the good thing is we're going to bounce back strong from this. That's what I'm saying. They had the lead and just completely blew it. Clippers, they went on that insane run at the end of the game, and that's tough. So Warriors are going to get right back at it against the Clippers. So hopefully we can get that win. Golden One Center is beautiful. Would love to go to a game with you, man. Would be super fun. Absolutely. Yep. Once, fans are allowed back at stadiums, we'll definitely, love to do fan meetups at games, to meet a lot of you guys. And so, that would just be incredible. And I actually went with my cousin to a Kings game back in February against the Spurs. My cousin's a big Spurs fan, and that was actually the last sporting event that I went to, before obviously circumstances are what they are now today. Best of luck to the Bulls. From a diehard Kings fan, I have to enjoy this one. We Kings fans have been through a lot. Appreciate that a lot, Bearded Gunny. And yeah, I totally get you, man. I know you're excited about this win. And so, I'm excited. Bulls are going to bounce back from it. So, I'm excited. I'm happy for you guys because, all these years I have been, I've been watching basketball and, Kings, again, I go to the games every year. So I see the crowd. I see the passion from the fan base. And, you love it. I mean, you love when you see a fan base that is very loyal and very passionate. And, the Kings, it's been a long time. I think, since like 2002 that they reached like a Western Conference final, against the Lakers it was back then. So, really pulling for you guys to make the playoffs, and we'll see what can happen the rest of the year. So yeah, best of luck. So yeah, let's break down some more of this game, this performance. Zach LaVine, 32 points. He was 13 of 24 field goal shooting with 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And oh my goodness, Zach LaVine, I am just so excited. Watching him day in and day out is so much fun. I mean, the work ethic that he puts in, you look at the off season, and I mean, you love to see a guy that is trying to improve and get even better than how he was last year. And last year he played very well, averaging 25.5 points a game and ranked 9th in the league in scoring. And I do expect him. I think he's going to, beat that point total this year and, definitely be, in my opinion, I think he's got what it takes to get into the MVP running. And so, it's going to be exciting to see what LaVine will continue to do this year. He is just an absolute offensive machine. And another thing you love is that he is, putting a lot of effort into improving his game defensively. And, that you just love to see that when you can have when you have someone that is doing it on both the offensive end and defensive end, just amazing. Warriors and let's see, Kings being my second favorite team. Love the Golden One Center, so open. And Warriors are my first favorite team. That is awesome. Yep. So yeah, Chicago Bulls are my favorite team, and Warriors are my second favorite team. And yeah, the Golden One Center, highly recommend to everyone out there if you have not had a chance to go to definitely plan a trip out to the Golden One Center. Very beautiful stadium. And just walking into it, because you see everything, and it's just very cool. And I used to go to the old I think the Sleep Train Arena it was. So yeah, I've seen them as they have moved stadiums now. So pretty crazy, or pretty cool. Look at Sacramento Kings rookie Tyrese Halliburton. Holy cow, steal of the draft. Man, yeah, Halliburton tonight, yeah, he put up 17 points. He's an exciting player for you guys. Kings at such a small market compared to the Bulls. Yeah, that is definitely true. When we look in the Bay Area, the Warriors and Kings, as we know, Warriors are kind of the dominant team between, Warriors and Sacramento. I think in terms of, majority, I would say, are probably Warrior fans. But again, there's a ton of Sacramento Kings fans. And yeah, Kings are, the smaller market of the two teams in the Bay Area, I would say. And, I love when a small market team is competitive, is competing, and, getting the most out of their players. And yeah, that's what's very exciting, for the Kings, at least, that, right now they have an exciting young team to watch that is competitive. And, again, they've this year they've had some big wins. They beat the Nuggets twice. And, again, my Bulls, we were red hot coming into this game. And so, it also was called Arco Arena. So they did change the names of the arenas quite a bit. We got Thomas Grinelli in the house. Welcome to the show. Do you think the Warriors can make the playoffs? Absolutely. I definitely believe this Warriors team can make the playoffs. I mean, this loss tonight is just a minor setback. I think, I think Warriors are 500. And so, Clippers are a solid team. And again, this was a very frustrating loss tonight. But, I definitely think this Warriors team is going to win a lot of games this year. They are going to make the playoffs, potentially as a 3, 4, or 5th seed. And, then from there, I think they can make a deep run in the West. And they're going to be a hard out. No one's going to want to face the Warriors in a 7-game series. And look, all of that playoff experience that they have will definitely be, it'll be huge, because the Warriors, look at James Wiseman. I mean, he is playing so incredible, and to have the, to have multiple Hall of Famers to be able to learn from, that is just incredible. I miss the Sleep Train Arena. Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing now that I'm starting to get older is, I have seen my favorite teams now, or I've seen teams play in different stadiums now. Of course, the 49ers, I remember going to Candlestick Park several games, and, to think that now it doesn't even exist anymore. It's really, sometimes I forget about it. Well, I forget about, I don't really think about the fact that, it's not there if I wanted to go to see, to relive some memories or to walk by the stadium, and again, same thing with the Sleep Train Arena, going to the Bulls and Kings games every year. I started going 2009, so I've pretty much, outside of maybe I think 1 or 2 years out of like 12 years, I had went to the game. Do you think the Kings can make the playoffs? Says Sam. Welcome in to the show. Yeah, absolutely. I think this Kings team can definitely make the playoffs. I mean, look, last year they came, I think they missed the playoffs by 1 or 2 games. And so I think this year they're going to take that next leap and, to become a playoff team. And I mean, they are incredibly young. And so, again, I think they'll be a dangerous team. Because, when you have a young team, they're hungry. And, we'll see what can happen. Again, the West is very deep. So, Warriors and Kings have got very good teams. And I do think they will make the playoffs both. And, I would love to see them play against each other in the playoffs. That would just be amazing. Warriors versus Kings. That'd be awesome. Warriors fans today used to be Kings fans. Facts like Chris Webber. Oh yeah, those were the days. That team, like Mike Bibby, Chris Webber, Pajay Dang, Christine Devanch. So I think I mean, appreciate that. Appreciate that, Bearded Gunny. Let's see here. What do you think about? So I don't want to get too much, because this is a sports show, obviously. But what I will say, obviously, it's very. I mean, right now we all need to do our part to continue to help try to make this world a better place and to be respectful and kind. And today I'm just kind of at a loss for words for what happened today. And so, we can't allow this to get us down. And the best thing we can do. But I don't want to, again, we're not going to get too much into everything. So anyways, that would be insane if the Warriors and Kings play each other in the playoffs. I would be rooting for both. Yeah, man, that would just be so exciting. And so let's continue breaking down this game. So again, the highlight for the Bulls, Coby White and Zach LaVine going absolutely off in this game. And you know what? I'm so pumped because we're going to win a lot of games this year if they go out and keep putting up big performances like this. And all around, I love it because so many players on this Bulls team, they are contributing. And Wendell Carter Jr. tonight had a phenomenal game. Would you believe he had 17 rebounds? I mean, just incredible. Wendell Carter Jr., a double-double with 11 points. I mean, he is so incredibly exciting to watch, and he's only going to get better as he continues to improve. So this is a sports show, so we don't, but man, Wendell Carter Jr. doing what he does out there, just absolutely phenomenal. And again, so many players on this Bulls team, they are putting up they're putting up big performances and, consistent performances. And, you go across, we got to see Denzel Valentine get some action tonight in 21 minutes. He put up 10 points and 5 assists. So just incredible. And then Patrick Williams, the rookie, put up 9 points. And I love watching Patrick Williams out there, seeing him and his game continue to develop. That's incredibly exciting. And man, just so pumped that we were able to get Patrick Williams in the draft. He is so athletic out there. He can do so many things on the court. And that is going to be just so much fun watching him out there. And with this Bulls team, with the talent that we have to surround him on, this is a very fun, exciting team. And, look, I mean, I have not had the game last night watching it, and seeing how competitive we were tonight. I haven't had this much fun watching the Bulls in several years, probably since, the very end of the Derrick Rose era, the 2014-15 season when we, or the year with Jimmy Butler, Dwayne Wade, and we got to the playoffs. Would definitely have knocked the Celtics out of the playoffs. Had Rajon Rondo not have gotten hurt that playoff series. I remember being so pumped when we went up 2-0 on the Celtics, and I was like, look, we're going to take the Celtics. We're going to knock them out. And yeah, then I believe we lost the next 4 and lost in game 6, and that was tough. And, so man, it's just so fun to finally have, a fun Bulls team that's very fun to watch, very exciting young talent. And, they're only going to get better as they continue to work, as they work with each other more game in and game out. No, Curry had an ankle injury. We need him for, I believe, Friday. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. For some reason I thought today was, I'm losing track of the days, you guys. I was thinking today was Friday and the next game was on Sunday. But see, I was moving 2 days ahead here. But that is not, I seen that, the ankle prayers out to Stephen Curry. As soon as I seen that, I was making prayers that it's not going to be anything too serious. We definitely need him for Friday's game. So praying he can be able to give it a go on Friday. Man, Curry, please, yes, please come back Friday. We'll see. Just keeping our fingers crossed and prayers for Curry. Here, y'all are talking about second teams. I don't have one. But if I did, Boston Celtics, love the history. And I think if we're on, appreciate the comment, Bearded Gunny. And what I would say is, I think we all probably have our own definition of what we mean when we say second team. Because, for me, when I say second team, this is what I'm saying. What I mean is so I'm a diehard Bulls fan. So even though the Warriors are my second team, I wouldn't necessarily wear Warriors merchandise because for me, again, they're not my favorite team. And so because to me, I look at it as if a Bulls fan saw me wearing Warriors merchandise, would he really think that I'm am I really a Bulls fan? And so when I think of the definition, for me, when I say second team, I look at it as this is a team that I enjoy watching, that I root for. But because in sports, to me, the way I do it is, I root for my favorite team, and that's the team I only wear merchandise for. And, that's how I've always been. And, I do have second teams, pretty much they're all from Chicago, as you can imagine. So yeah, Cubs are my second baseball, Bears second in football. But yeah, for me, I only wear merchandise for my favorite teams, but my second teams, I root for them. And, again, of course, with the Warriors being the Bay Area, super, I'll always love to watch them. So, appreciate that. And, continuing, again, across the board contributions from the Bulls. And, this is what is going to be key for us to continue to pick up wins. And so this is going to be very fun to see how the rest of the season will play out. The loss tonight, again, we do fall a game under 500. We fall to 4-5 now. We were just coming off back-to-back wins against the Mavericks and the exciting game last night against the Trailblazers. Now, if we're looking at the highlights for the Kings tonight, their leading scorer was Rashawn Holmes with 24 points. You had Marvin Bagley III put up a big game with double-double, 21 points and 12 rebounds. Former Golden State Warrior Harrison Barnes with 20 points tonight. And then you had Tyrese Halliburton, the rookie, with 17 points. So yeah, Kings, they put up pretty decent scoring. And keep in mind too, we did not see De'Aaron Fox tonight, and so that that's also very impressive that the Kings, again, missing one of their key players, they they get big performances all across the board. That's great, bro. I'm the same way. I can only wear Kings gear, but if there weren't the Kings, yep. So yeah, that's, I definitely agree with you. I think if our favorite team wasn't in the if they weren't an option, then yeah, the second favorite team, that would be the only case, that you would wear merchandise. And yeah, I mean, everyone has their preferences. I'm not, yeah. I wouldn't say that I'm knocking people that do those types of things, like wear merchandise for their second favorite teams. And so, again, I think it all depends on what, our own interpretation of like how we think what we mean when we say second team. But yeah, always appreciate this. I love getting into these conversations, really fun. And so, yeah, we're going to be wrapping up the post-game show here. But before we do, we are going to get to, as always, our picks of the game. So feel free, if you guys and girls would like to let me know who your picks of the game are. And for me, I got to take Coby White with a tremendous performance tonight, 36 points. He absolutely went off. 15 of 23 field goal shooting. He was 4 of 9 from 3, and he added 7 assists and 3 rebounds, and he's still just 20 years old. I mean, he's going to have an incredible sophomore season. Coby White is my pick of the game. A monster game tonight, and so absolutely loved it. And so don't forget, Fox was hurt early. Let's see. So I'm not sure if he was hurt, if he was ineligible going into the game tonight, or if he was hurt like recently. But appreciate the update on De'Aaron Fox there. Bearded Gunny. Us diehard fans are on the same page with merchandise. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot, Bearded Gunny. And I love I love how we're able to, again, we have different teams. Diehard San Francisco Giants fan. I know you're a Bearded Gunny, and then of course you got your Raiders and your Sacramento Kings. So that is awesome. And so yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up the show here. So again, thank you so much. Let's see, we got Tyrese Halliburton. Excellent selection right there. Very impressive game with 17 points by the rookie. So that was huge tonight. Fabulous pick with Tyrese Halliburton. And my pick, don't judge me, but I have to go with Buddy Hield. Okay, yeah, I got you, Tyler. I know, man, 60 points. Are you kidding me? Look, this is the new standard that the NBA, they're setting new standards, okay? And you know what I think it is as technology is advancing, athletes are starting to learn more ways to increase, the training that they go through, whether it's mental exercises, physical exercises, dieting, all of these things are improving and advancing, and you're seeing the competition level at the highest level continue to elevate all across the board. So yeah, congratulations to Buddy Hield on that 60. I mean, dropping 60, we had Curry drop 62 the other night. Then we get that tonight. So yeah, that was phenomenal. Again, big shout out. And so, yeah, we're going to be wrapping up. Thank you again so much, everyone, for checking into the post-game show. Really appreciate all your support. It really means the world to me. So smash that like button if you haven't done so. It really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it a lot. YouTube recommends these videos thanks to the YouTube algorithm. So the more noise that we make on the videos, the more it can be recommended out there to, all the Bulls fans out there, Kings fans from this game, and all NBA fans. So again, thank you so much, everyone, and really appreciate it. And we will see you next time for another post-game show. Have a fantastic rest of your night, everyone. Let's see. Yes, sir. I love how you remember my teams. Means so much to me. And yes, we do like different teams. But yes, I really wish you wish your Bulls the best. Thank you so much, Bearded Gunny. Really means a lot. Thank you for that support. And again, same to you. Best of luck to your Kings the rest of the way, and hope pulling for you guys to make the playoffs. And so again, thank you, everyone. We'll see you next time. Have a fantastic night. Take care, everyone, and strive for greatness.